here, aka for the purposes of this here stream, I am known in these parts as Kollector the Hordarian. That is my name that I came up with that kind of jibes with my love of all things 80s, especially 80s fantasy, sword and sorcery classics, and like Conan the Barbarian and Kollector. There's a play on the fact that I collect things. I am a collector, and as you can see in the background, I've got my various geeky booty that I've amassed over years of the collecting grind. So anyhow, as a collector, the Hordarian is known to do, I'm doing another what I call an unboxing. And Happy New Year, by the way. It is 2024, and new year, but same old collector. As long as it's viable, and this channel and this umbrella of geeks like us is still around, I'll just kind of throw videos out there because it's kind of fun for me, and feels like I've explained before, kind of feels like Christmas when I just kind of sit on packages for a while and then unbox them all. So without further ado, I'm going to get right to it because I have several parcels to unpack and see the mysteries hidden therein. I was going to wait a little longer because I have a few in the pipeline, but I've been these been sitting here for almost a month for a lot of them. So yeah, I'm just I'm kind of chomping at the bit, and I wanted to have Christmas part 2, so that's what I'm going to do. All right. Let me start with this little guy here. This is from New Wave Toys, but judging by the envelope, it's nothing like what I normally get from them, which are replica arcade machines, done to I don't even know what scale, but they're roughly yay big. I'd say maybe, I don't know, 14, 15 inches tall, and they're like spot on. They're like a miniaturized arcade machine. You've got the little light up, coin slots, and just all the little touches are there, and it's super cool. So I recently ordered these, and they're mini prints, but they're super freaking cool. And I always loved this artwork. So this is from classic game Tempest, and I just think it's just so gorgeous. This is actually this will work great under a black light. It's got that kind of inking on it, but it's like postcard size. I got little frames for it. I'm just gonna throw it up around my arcade stuff. I actually have the New Wave Toys their version of Tempest, so it's great to get my hands on that print. And I saw this other one, and it's a mini one too. I would have preferred a larger, but I'll take what I can get. These prints, I forget the name of the artist. It's not printed on the back here, but he does a phenomenal job of recapturing that feel of the classic arcade art on the side panels that were, I mean, part of what drew you in was all the flashing lights and the sounds like a casino in Vegas, but it was also the art too, kind of like any good book, or in the VHS store, you'd see like the art on the front, and you'd be like, I'm gonna watch that movie, and then you'd be like, massively disappointed because it didn't live up to the art. But check this out. I mean, it's you can see Q*bert and Centipede. It's got some of the throwbacks on there, so super cool, very detailed. I'd liken it to sort of skate art, these would be great on a skate deck. I don't really skate, but I think they would look great in that format. All right, moving on. This one here is from I Am 8-Bit. They are based out in LA, and they put out different kinds of video game related merch, some of which is like vinyl soundtracks, limited editions of those, but they also put out some of their own versions of like limited edition games. I recently featured one of theirs on here. which was which one was that? Oh, Psychonauts. It was like a limited edition for the Xbox. So I just had ordered this some time ago. It's Eastward. I ordered this pretty much blind. I just read the reviews. I saw videos. It just looked like my type of game. And I love that this is like Super Nintendo sized. That just, you know, hits me in the feels. But this particular special edition comes with a board game with, I guess, little cutouts and things, which I just thought was pretty neat. So I ordered it. All right, so I find room amongst my collection to display that. And I know among the collecting community, there's a divide around that. People are like, I play games. I open my games. You should open your games too. And others are like, I play games and I'll order them digitally if I want to play them. And if I want to collect them and keep them sealed, I'll do that as well. So nobody's right. It's just collect how you want to collect, and don't begrudge anybody, that collects their way. That's just foolish. And being a troll. All right. This one's kind of squishy. I have no idea what this is. Where this is from? It's from some shipping department in Franklin Park, California. So that gives me no real details about where this is truly from. So I am intrigued. Most of the time I could pretty much remember, but I'm often surprised too. So guess I just contradicted myself there, but that's okay. All right, so this is bundled up pretty nicely, which on the one hand, I appreciate. You obviously don't want to damage the goods, but on the other hand, you can damage the goods trying to rip through all the copious amounts of protective material. What the heck is this even? Oh, okay. I forgot about this. I don't know if there's more in this order, but this is from Go Game Geek, and this here is a sort of a carrying case for a retro portable gaming system that I ordered at one point. Very nice quality, I must admit. They were having some kind of Black Friday sale. Do they have the stuff in here, or... Because I had ordered... Oh yeah, it's all in here. It's like a little memory card, which I think it's all formatted and everything. I was having a hard time kind of tinkering with... yeah, this is for the Ambernick, I think. I forget which model. And you got like skins and things that you can put on there. But super cool. I totally forgotten about that. Very excited. I've been playing with I've got like 4 different types of those portable game systems. I'm just kind of hooked. They speak to me. Well, my other persona, Retronathan, lover of all things. Well, not all things. There's a lot of crap out there in terms of like classic video games, but lover of many original retro games, as well as the ones that recapture the spirit and are made in the same kind of with the same kind of aesthetic. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. This says custom tees and it's squishy, so I believe there's some t-shirts. I'm just gonna hazard a guess. Okay, so I ordered... Oh no, it's kind of blurry. Yeah. Well, it'll do, I suppose. I ordered this for a friend. He's, if you can see there's Moomra, the ever-living, the main baddie from the show Thundercats, which was wildly popular back in my day. Super fun show. It's animated well. Yeah, that image is a little blurry. I may have to take that up with them, because this one actually looks pretty tight. This is the one I ordered for myself. I just figured my friend would like the baseball tee better. He used to play baseball, but yeah, look at that image. Yeah, that one's much, much clearer. it's weird. It's like this one has like a press-on kind of thing, and the other one was a print-on. So I don't know why maybe they just had to change it up. But anyway, cool design, and you know, I wanted one for myself, and I got one for my buddy. So, all right, let me move on to this guy. This is when you see that there, that's Vinegar Syndrome. I've talked about them a bit on this stream. They are a boutique label for genre films, mostly films that would have been forgotten otherwise. You know, stuff that, you know, used to be considered trash and, you know, filth, and just that were scorned, and, you know, would only play at like limited showings and, you know, some little dingy theaters and various spots, but that have since gained, you know, a lot more popularity, and you know, in large part due to folks like Vinegar Syndrome, because they're taking them seriously. They're like, look, this is somebody's passion project, and for a lot of these films it shows. You know, there's some, like, don't discard something just because it's made with a lesser budget, or, you know, it's not, you know, like some kind of, you know, well-known filmmaker or anything. It's just give it a chance, because, you know. Anyway, this is called Vial 21, with the subtitle "Science and Mother Nature Don't Mix," and it's very janky looking. But I remember just kind of, you know, it helps just kind of reading the reviews and whatnot. And this is the Blu-ray on the inside. Anyways, it just seemed, again, it was like a passion project made on a shoestring budget, and it seems like a lot of fun, you know, because you're gonna see a lot of, like, you know, weird practical special effects, and you know, it just I don't know, we'll see. I may hate it, but by the reviews and everything, it seemed to scratch an itch for me. I also, in that same order, this sounded fun, Commando Ninja, the novelization. So I haven't seen this film yet, but this is a film made in the spirit of, you know, the classic B movies from like the 80s. So it's very tongue-in-cheek, it's very cheesy, as I understand it, but I haven't seen it yet. But I plan to at some point. But I was like, what the heck, this is neat. This is a trend too. You're seeing a lot more of these novelizations of these off the beaten path films, which I just think is a lot of fun. All right, let's see here. Let's go with, how about this guy? This this has a person's name on it, so that could mean eBay purchase. I'm trying to think of any eBay purchases I've had lately. It could also mean it's somebody who has a very small business, and you know, I don't know why the business name wouldn't be on there, but what is this? Oh, wow. Forgotten I got this. So, okay, hopefully I can play this. I think I can. I think my Xbox can play, you know, all region Blu-rays, and so this is the FP collection. If you're not familiar with the FP movies, I think this has are you ready for the beat off? Okay. This has I think there's four films in the series. The concept is post-apocalyptic future, and there's rival gangs, and they settle matters by Dance Dance Revolution, essentially. Well, they don't use that name because I think it's copyright and trademark, whatever. But so they have these machines, and it's so silly and just weird and fun. And so I saw that, and I was like, I got to order that. Hopefully it'll play in my player, or otherwise I'm screwed on that one. All right. Let's see. This is from, oh, geez, I didn't realize I had a package from Pucker Butt. Pucker Butt is located in Fort Mill, South Carolina, and they're world renowned for Ed Curie, I believe is his name, Smokin' Ed. He created the Carolina Reaper and its hotter successor, the Pepper X. And I'm a hot sauce fiend, so I do like sauces for the taste, but also for the sensation. And anyways, they were having some kind of like, end of year sale, and it's about like, this one's Pucker Duck, which I think is some version of duck sauce. Go great if you want to add a kick to like your dumplings or whatever. This is French, like a French onion hot sauce. I was like, that's weird. Let's go. Let's try it. I just got a variety. What else we got in here? Extra mean green. So got different types of, not even sure, sort of like, I guess, like a green salsa, when you add extra green stuff in there and changes the color and obviously the taste. This is mustard dill hot sauce. Obviously a mustard based sauce there. Dang, I got several in here because I think some of them were getting clearanced out. Gator hot sauce. I don't know if there's any actual gator in there, but maybe goes well with gator, not sure. Yeah, I got several bottles, my goodness. I got nowhere to put these, to be honest. My pantry's getting super full, and in the garage too. This is the Reaper, so don't fear it, taste it if you're so inclined. Let's see here, what else we got? Yindo's Spice of Life hot sauce, jalapeno with fresh dill. Definitely fan of dill and like pickle flavor and so on. I think that about does it for those hot sauces. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna save these two for last. What else we got here? Oh, this will be a fun one. So this is from, at least I'm pretty sure, is it Trap Toys. These guys make custom figurines. They do the whole thing. They create the figure, they create the blister pack, the art on it, and top-notch production. I mean, they got good quality. I recently jumped on their Patreon because I love what they're doing, and it entitles me to a statue of Easy He. Now, when they first started, that was like one of their first figures, and it's a mashup of Eazy-E and He-Man, and it's incredible. And anyways, the statue looks amazing, and so at some point when I get that, I will definitely feature that on the stream. But this particular figure, okay, this was I was very excited about this. One thing that they do well too, and I'm a fan. Like, one of my little things that I love to do is I like to come up with names for things. It's just where my head goes. Like, I love puns, and so that's just something fun that I do. Oh man, I don't even want to open this. Like, look at these little stickers right here of Merman. Or I don't know what they're called in their universe, but I'm going to delicately, I'm going to repurpose those stickers perhaps. My goodness, this is beautiful. And This is, I think, a first for them. They created a blister pack that is magnetic. So you can pop it open, check out the figure. But what I have here is the real Ghostbuster. Now, this is obviously the likeness of Busta Rhymes, classic 90s rapper. Was very prominent in during that time, and is still, I think, making stuff to this day. But you even get like a little Slimer in there. I mean, look at the art on the box, just amazing work. I love it. And on the back here, you got this little scene happening. Busta calling it in. Slimer riding shotgun. This is just simply incredible. I love, and okay, so they make them in limited batches. This one I think was of 80, and so you get a little card, the real Ghostbuster, number 32. They also threw in some extras, which I think is a really nice touch. You got a little sticker there. Aside from that, I don't know if, this is, I think, just another sticker, but without the white borderline. And this incredible keychain, which that's basically like a mashup of Trap Toys. Their logo is like a skull, and they slapped that on the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, who's got shot up here and is rocking a 40 ounce of malt liquor. So definitely on brand, because again, they do a lot of just like old school rap, hip hop kind of stuff. So incredible. That's one of my favorite pieces now, next to the Fresh Prince of Eternier, which I just absolutely adore. Okay. Let's open maybe this guy next. This is from Kino Lorber, if I'm saying that right. They are another distributor of cinema classics, but they wouldn't be considered boutique. They're a little bit more mainstream. But man, you can find some pretty cool off the beaten track classics on there, which is exactly what I did when I ordered these. So I ordered this one kind of blind. I remember seeing the laser disc of this in the store one time, but I just, I didn't buy it because I don't have a laser disc player. Although I do like to collect things even if I don't have the means of playing them. But this is called Wildlife. It's got Chris Penn in it, Leah Thompson, Eric Stoltz, Rick Moranis, Randy Quaid. So that's why I was like, what is this? I need to see this. So just ordered that one kind of blind. It's actually written by Cameron Crowe as well. So definitely has piqued my interest. Had to order this, never seen it. I plan to one day. Vanilla Ice's cinematic debut, I believe, Cool as Ice. Just looks like dumb fun, like he's so 90s, and so just, I don't know, he's Vanilla Ice. What can you say? He's a legend. So I ordered this one, Double Trouble, featuring these gargantuan twins who were in a movie called Barbarians or The Barbarians or something like that. And I think you could watch this on Amazon Prime, actually. I have it queued up in my Prime. But I was like, and again, I think it was getting clearanced out, and I'm like, sure, let's go. I have no idea why I ordered this one. It's called I think I know why now. It's called the Time Guardian. And the reason I ordered this is actually right there on the back. Looky here. We have Carrie Fisher, ring a bell, Princess Leia, starring in a schlockfest, a weird kind of and I had never heard of this before. I was like, what? how? Like, the year is 4039, you know, like, just ridiculous. It just seemed like some cheesy fun, and I'm like, let's do it. Um, this one I had heard of some time ago, but it's called I Bought a Vampire Motorcycle, and it's as ridiculous as it sounds. But one of the buying points for this one for me, like the previous movie I just showed you, this one features Anthony Daniels, aka C3PO. So yeah, I'm like, okay, let's see what that's all about. Seems like it's right up my alley. And then this was I actually have this digitally, but it just seems like a nice version of this movie, Blind Fury. I don't know if it's some kind of collector's version. It's like inside of a box, but Rutger Hauer, legend, you know. This is actually a remake of something Zatoichi, the Blind Swordsman, I think, and sort of the Americanized version, which I think, you know, works on its own merits. I had always heard good things about it. I used to play it on HBO back in the day, but I never did see it, so I hope to rectify that soon. All right. What's in this tube that I already ordered? Oh, okay. This is also from New Wave Toys, and this is, I think, another one of those type of prints that I showed earlier, but much larger version, but also a different print. So I'm just about to check out what that is here, if I can get this out carefully. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. New Wave Toys. It's like glitter rainbow style. Oh my god. This art is incredible. I just love it. Just so detailed and fun, and there's a lot happening, and the colors just, that's incredible. So I got to find a space for that. Maybe I can convince folks at work to allow me to display it there. We'll see. Put that back in there. All right. So what else we got here? Maybe I'll save this big guy for last. That is from Limited Run Games, I believe. Here's another one. Let's go with another Kino Lorber. I don't know why I have separate orders. I guess they just periodically run sales, and I just jump on them. All right, let's see what we got here. Another stack of Blu-rays. Oh my goodness. Forgot I ordered this. Absolute classic. The Monster Squad 4K. Yeah, I'm a sucker. I mean, I usually re-dip and rebuy, but I mean, this is like the penultimate version here. I mean, obviously, if they would have released some kind of collector's edition set, whatever, blue, like steelbook, yeah, I've been all over that, but I didn't see any. Just kind of saw this one, so I said it must be mine. What else did I order? Okay, so Ape in 3D. Never seen it. Seems like this was one of those, like, hey, King Kong is awesome. Let's try to recreate that, and most likely with hilarious results. If I'm not mistaken, this may be the movie that features the giant ape like flipping off a helicopter, and cinematic moments like that make these classics. This one I just bought on title alone. How could you not? Werewolves on Wheels. I mean, a biker movie / monster movie. Like, yeah, please, let's go. Let's check this out. It seems like it oozes 70s charm, so I'm all about that. Here's the little tagline. This gang thought it was tough till it found a new type of hell, the bride of Satan. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I mentioned these guys earlier. Here they are. So I did order a copy, The Barbarians. This is just dumb fun. It's just dumb fun. I believe it's still streaming. Maybe on Prime, but I think maybe with, well, all Primes with commercials now. So yeah, I think you can catch it there, but it is something else, let me tell you. All right, I'm gonna open this one now. I'm gonna save limited run for last. This here is from Plastic Meatball. Okay, these guys, they create different kinds of I guess I would liken them to something like Super 7 or Nika. They're not quite on the same level. They don't produce as much items, but what they do create really scratches an itch for me. Like, they're very, very niche-y, I think. Like, this is the people that put out Time Bandits figures, and I bought a couple of those, which I thought is a bold move. I mean, this is a cult classic Terry Gilliam film from like '82, and they went for it, and I'm glad they did. And in much the same way, they went for it with this. This is just incredible. All right, let me preface this by saying, back in the day, fast food chains used to run promos to coincide with blockbuster movies like Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back. They'd have these glasses, and they came a set of 4 that you had to get successive weeks or whatever, and you know, you're clamoring to try to get the set, and everybody is, so they're sold out, and it creates this like buzz, you know, because there's really good art on the glasses. And so Plastic Meatball, they sent out this email that detailed like how long it took them to get this to happen. But they tried to seek down the same artist, and she's elderly now, but they were like, we want to use you. Like, we love your art. Like, let's, you know. And I think they weren't, for whatever reason, they weren't able to use her, but they found somebody else that kind of emulates her style. Brandon Bird? No. Is that his name? No, Brandon Bird is the director. It's Brandon something. You know what? You might see it on the box here, but hand wash only for sure. I don't know, even know if I'll use it. Anyways, this is what would have been had there been one of those promotions with Flash Gordon when that came out in 1980, and young me was like, just mind blown with that movie. It was one of the few I think I saw twice in the theater because I just loved it so much. I had a little iron-on, you know, shirt of Flash Gordon, and just I had the video game for Atari 2600. There wasn't too much merch, not as much as like Star Wars. But anyways, here are these glasses. Let me just show you these like one by one. I mean, look at that art. It's very reminiscent of those glasses from back in the day, featuring classic scenes from the movie, all the different characters. Was it Voltan? Was that his name? Dale, Arden. I mean, oh yeah. And I had a little crush on this gal. I forget her name. Some princess, Ming's daughter. Anyway. Amazing glass set. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let's go ahead and grand finale. I've got this decent sized box from, is it limited run? Well, it says shipping department, but I'm pretty sure it's limited run. Now, as I've mentioned before, limited run is all about keeping physical media alive in the realm of video games. And I think that's a fine mission. So I think, you know, we are going the way of streaming games and digital and all of that, which, well, that can go away. You know, I like the idea of just being able to pop a cartridge in or some kind of physical media, and you know, and to have like the the collectability of that, and being able to display it, and you know, that speaks to me. So now they are known for they pre-produce, or they get their, what you're ordering isn't made yet. It isn't produced, so it takes them a while, and some people, it doesn't sit well with them, and they get all pissed off, and they're like, yeah, where's my stuff? And it can take, I mean, this took at least a year or so, but it's here, and you know, it's good stuff, so let's go through it. So they put out the Contra collection, so I ordered the t-shirt because I love those classic graphics. I think they used the same artist that created those classic Konami covers back in the day, which were just gorgeous, as you can see. I don't know what this, oh lordy, I forgot I ordered this. Okay, so this right here, I don't know if you can see that, this is a mini arcade machine of a game that never existed in the arcade. Obviously, it's Shantae, but apparently it should be able to, I don't think it plays the game or anything, but it just like kind of flashes some animations and sounds from the game, which I think is just super cool. It's a nice little display piece. Pretty happy with that. So what else I got in here? Some protector cases. I think those are for the Switch games. Did they pack any cards? Oh, they did. Okay, cool. Ooh, I got a gold card. Nice. Gold card of that wonderful, wonderful art. The Contra, the Alien Wars. That's from Contra 3 for the Super Nintendo. Beautiful. And then you got this guy right here. It's a silver. Still cool. I want to say that's from the new art. So what else? Oh, so this is the classic edition. They already put that inside of a case, so that's cool. It's got that nice art. It's that Nintendo, classic Nintendo size box. The, you know, the NES type of games. Like, this is how they used to look. I love it. This will make a fine addition to the shelf. Okay, what else is in here? Something big with some weight. I can't remember what that is. I wonder if it's something kind of like what they had with the with their Castlevania stuff. They had some kind of excuse me. It's not coming out. They had some kind of like light kind of art. Okay. This intrigues me. I have no idea what's in here. Here's my handy dandy box cutter. There we go. Oh, that's right. This was the mega edition, because they do different sort of iterations of, or tiers, I guess you could say. And this was their big box. Woof! Look at that. Cool graphics on the side, nice sheen to it. Let's see, it says physical copy of Contra Anniversary Collection for Switch with reversible cover art. Classic Konami silver box featuring art from Tom Dubois. Dubois, who I think that's who did the original art. Deluxe clamshell case featuring art from that guy. Contra Anniversary Collection soundtrack CD. Steelbook. An 18 by 24 poster. Retro style dust sleeve. Acrylic standees. Enamel pins. Framed lenticular art print. Mini replica flying capsule. Like the things I think you get your upgrades like spreader, gun, and all that. The History of Contra hardcover book. Bill and Lance metal keychain. So maybe at some point, if I'm feeling brave, I'll actually open the game and do an unboxing of that. But we'll see. I think, is that about all? Yeah, I think so. So if you join me live today, thanks for popping in. It's just fun for me to, like I said, have another Christmas of sorts and do what I like to call an unboxing. It usually ends up being something like, Blu-rays and or games, but other geeky stuff, posters and things. And of course today, like I had hot sauces. So, not a one-trick pony, but I like what I like, and I like to go through that. Anyways, so bringing in the new year with some new loot, trying to keep a hold on that. My wife, I think rightfully so, tries to rein me in a little bit, make sure that I'm not collecting beyond my means, and not necessarily in terms of like cash, but like in terms of space. Like, if I'm just putting stuff in storage, what's the point? It's just kind of sitting collecting dust. And, so I like to display my things. I like to kind of be reminded of all the cool stuff. And I come into my man cave and I'm like, wow, this is me. I love this stuff. So anyhow, thanks again, Johnny B, a.k.a. Kollector the Hordarian, under the Geeks Like Us umbrella, which in the coming year may change into more of a health quest related kind of thing, which, we can talk about when and if that happens. So anyhow, as I like to say, keep it geeky, and I'll see you at the next one.